this was an important episode, and it does show how well written the series is. It's another demonstration of how well it's written. And I personally do not like what was revealed, because, like I kept saying, I was pulling for Violet this whole time. And maybe there is some hope for her. It just is not going to be the same kind of hope I was going to have for her. If anyone has seen this episode, you know what I'm talking about. Violet is dead. It was revealed that when she took all those pills, Tate tried to save her, but she didn't puke up all of them. There was enough in her system that she died. And unfortunately, she found out by discovering her body in a crawl space. I was really hoping that she would make it out of that house unscathed and be able to be happy. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, because so much shit has happened. I'm worried about what's going to happen to her, because people are beginning to get the whole truth out. It's coming out in sections and in bits, but eventually she's going to find out that Tate raped her mother. I have no idea what that's going to do to her. Ben is working to get Vivian out of the asylum, and trying to work through that. He's trying to get the mask tested to find out who the rapist is, and I don't know, because he had a fight with Tate when he wore the rubber suit and saw Tate's face, but then Tate used that drug on him. I don't know which one it was, but if it's anything like what he's gone through before, he's probably going to forget what happened, and it would take... I don't know if he can remember what happened. I don't know if that's possible, but this is not just two trains. This is several trains on a collision course, and we're seeing them bump into one another and starting to scrape across, and it's only a matter of time before they finally have a full-on collision. Beyond that, it was revealed what actually happened to burn Larry Harvey. He got burnt by Tate, because, well, you'll see in the episode very early on, Tate essentially just threw gasoline on him and set him on fire, which Constance found out that Travis is dead, and she went to the one person who must have known what happened, and yeah. Long story short, the police know about Travis's death. They're the one that brought it to Constance. And ultimately, Larry gathered up the evidence and confessed to the whole crime. He wanted to finally pay for all the things that had happened. And he has got quite a few things that he's done wrong. So he's pretty much out of the picture. They're shipping him off to Illinois. Constance was very cold to him. And it's not like he didn't deserve it, but that's classic Constance right there, is that coldness, that brutal honesty, that cruelness. Man, I mean, he deserves it, but jeez. That's the one thing about horror films, is that if it's really a true horror film, it won't have a happy ending. And there certainly wasn't a happy ending for Larry Harvey, and I doubt there's going to be for anyone else. It is nice seeing that Travis is getting along with some of the other spirits there, and we got to see Larry's children and his wife. They were dead, of course, but it was really something else seeing Travis play with those girls. It was like they weren't burned at all. They were just normal to him. And I am really surprised that he turned out to be such a shining light in all of this. He just has this kind of boyish innocence, but he still manages to be he's very lovable. And I like that there is someone that can probably bring a little bit of happiness to that house. Not much, and God knows what's going to happen next, but we'll find out. So yeah, there's not much to talk about in this one. And I really don't want to go on talking about this, because that whole reveal about Violet being dead was kind of painful. I really wanted her to survive all this and not be trapped in the house. Maybe there's a way for her to get out, but if the evidence is anything to go off of, it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be quick. And God knows if it even... Sorry, I keep saying that, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. See you in the next one.